Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is the iPhone Fan 123 bringing you another tech review. And for this specific review, we have the Newer Technology USB 2.0 Universal Drive Adapter. And basically, quick rundown, what this allows you to do is attach any sort of hard drive, be it SATA or any other data point or data type or interface type via. It allows you to attach any hard drive to your computer, as it says here, or an optical drive if you want. And basically, they just sell these for like it was like $29.99 off MacSales.com. Highly recommend them. They're very easy, came very fast, and it has some basic instructions here. But basically, I'll just be showing you how to use it and all that. So let's throw that aside. Empty box. It comes pretty well packaged, actually. I mean, it has standard, I don't know exactly what you call this, plastic molded stuff. But here we go. I have all the parts out. So first, it comes with this adapter here. I believe this is for, I'm not quite sure what type of hard drive this adapter is for. I haven't had a use for it yet. I just use SATA drives for now. So maybe I'll make a separate video if I encounter a drive that uses one of these adapters. Then you have your pretty standard AC adapter here. And you have a SATA adapter, SATA to SATA. Which is, it plugs right into the thing itself. You have your USB 2.0 cable, and you have the power supply for the whole setup. And finally, you have your adapter itself, and basically what this is there are two ports, one on each side. This is the power and USB interface side, and this down here is the SATA side. So I'll go ahead and set up one of these drives that I have over here, this guy. This one's a SATA drive, 60 gigabytes, something like that. I'll show you guys how to use it. And, yeah, so, first of all, what you're going to want to do, I'm going to have to set this down for a sec, basically just follow the instructions. They're pretty basic. So, you want to take your NewerTech drive adapter. Let's get this focused. You want to take your NewerTech drive adapter and put the SATA, the red cable, into the base, making sure to align it correctly. It should just snap right in there. And you also want to attach your USB, the silverish cable, to the top. Again, make sure that's pretty firmly fit in there. And then next, you want to take your the power adapter and plug the little port, or the little power thing into it right next to the USB drive. And so what this does is this part just hooks into the AC adapter here. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly plug this guy in. There we go. Hold on. Alright, and then that leaves you with this end here. And it plugs in to your little white socket here. And this only goes in one way, so you shouldn't have to worry about it too much. You just go ahead and plug that in. You have to wiggle it around a little bit because the wires aren't exactly attached perfectly. So, alright, there we go. And now you have power to the adapter. As you can see, the power light turns on and the USB light turns on. And there's two more lights there. There's IDE/ATA and SATA. By the way, this guy here is the IDE/ATA adapter. So now to connect to your hard drive, what you want to do first is plug in your your power supply. So this will get the hard drive spinning. So on the base of your hard drive, you should have the interface, and you just want to make sure you're putting it in the right way. Like, there's only one way this will fit. Just don't try to force it on, because it should just slip gently on, and it'll start whirring up. And then next, you want to put the USB part, or the SATA interface in. Right, like, let's see, whoops, upside down. Stick it right like that, and there you go. Your drive is all connected. It'll start humming, and now you're ready to go ahead and connect it to your computer. So here I have my 17-inch MacBook Pro. Let's go ahead and just use one of these USB ports. Okay. So this is what the whole setup basically looks like. You have your power adapter. So this is coming straight from the AC adapter. Goes into this white connector here, which goes to the adapter itself, and also to the drive. And then the adapter goes to the drive as well as to your computer. So it does look a little weird, a little complicated, but you get the idea. And so here we go. We have Backups 2 showed up straight on my desktop, and what I'm going to go ahead and do for you guys is show you how to reformat the drive so that you can back up data or put your own files on there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. Alright, so in order to reformat your drive, you need to open up Disk Utility. You can just search for it. It comes standard on every Mac. And here we go. So here's the list of hard drives it sees attached. This right here is the one I just attached. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, whoops, not that one, that one. And this is the external drive that I have hooked up. And if it should just, as soon as you plug in the USB port, it should just appear on your desktop. I don't know what the icon will look like. It'll look something similar to this, and then you'll reformat it so you can use it with a Mac. This one's already formatted, but I'll reformat it. So what you want to do is go up to Erase up here, and then your new format. If you're backing up stuff, or if you're just storing files on it, you want to use MS-DOS, which is FAT, basically. And if you want to actually use like Time Machine backups, you're going to want to use Mac OS X Extended Journaled. So I'm going to go ahead and reformat that, and you can also type in a name. So I'm going to go back, or I'll just leave it backups. Okay, UPS2 backups 2. Alright, so then you go ahead, you click erase, and what it'll do is it'll clear all the data on there and completely reformat the drive, and it just takes like a second. So here we go, erase, and there we go. Oh, there we go, there's the status bar, and it's done. So there we go, we have our backups 2 drive. It is completely empty, as you can see, and you can just drag folders in here. So say I wanted my programming folder in here, just drag it. It'll copy over really fast via USB. So that's pretty much it for the NewerTech drive adapter. All I can say is that it works, and it works really well. Only thing, I would not suggest using it as your main backup drive. Like I have a WD hard drive in my cabinet there that I back up to. I would just use these to store files, and also I would not recommend leaving these plugged in for a long period of time, because just, I mean, you want to be careful of static electricity and other sorts of stuff, unless you get like an enclosure for it. Like I know NewerTech actually sells some of those on their site. You might want to go ahead and check those out. But yeah, so that's basically it for the NewerTech drive adapter. I got it a couple weeks ago, and I totally love it. It's an awesome way if you just have a couple extra hard drives lying around, like I happen to do. You can put them to use. I mean, I store all my stuff on these drives. I put multiple backups, stuff like that. I mean, it's all just USB, so it's not the fastest, but it's pretty fast. I mean, it's good for the price. It's amazing. I mean, just like $30, something like that. 33 with max sales shipping, which is just a steal. I mean, it was an awesome purchase. I'd highly recommend it. So, I mean, that's all there is to it. There's my newly reformatted drive. It literally took me, that whole setup just took me like 5 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Just go ahead and pick one of these up, guys. They're just truly awesome little devices. So, that's it for the review. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching the iPhone Fan 123.